Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Herbert from the gun. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
For the extra point.
Splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lunt set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the... end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Dialing up a receiver screen. Reaches the 30. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Both finding his back. Nixon. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready.
They send a tight end in motion. Nixon on the toss. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
32.
3rd and goal. It's Stafford. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Down the field. Evans has it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Baylor Tiger.
A play fake. Now Herbert's a throw. Rolling out to his left. He finds Evans left side. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Go. Let's go. Ready.
Now Herbert again. Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Black 80. Hey, go Lion. Baylor Tiger. Crowd right.
McCaffrey will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Here's McCaffrey again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers break the tie here in the 1st. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. They're looking from Michigan State has it. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw, here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21. At the Rams.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. From the gun, McCaffrey. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rams going nickel here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's on target, Watkins. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. He fires one deep down the left side. That finds him deep down the sideline. He takes it down to the 33. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Goes to the hurry up here.
Stafford sacked. A 17-yard loss. It's 2nd down.
ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Diamondor. And the 49ers put together a wonderful return. Gets them back inside the 40 following the interception.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Hey, Cap. Baylor Tiger. Go.
And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. And that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Ray. Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Jacob Cowie. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Off to the races, middle of the field. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player. And that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Now
They'll run here with Blake Corum. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offensive line fast. Stafford now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Stafford now on first down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Corum. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
32. 54.
Here's Stafford. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
From the 5-yard line, looks like they're going to try it here on 4th and goal.
Alert! Stop!
Trying for it with Stafford. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Nick Bolton has it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Stafford now. They set up the screen. It's Judy. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams first
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Stafford throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throws caught. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Get a lady. 21.
Trying to sneak with Stafford. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Matthew Stafford the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Taken in by Noah Fant. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Gets this to Fant. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
7 more yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. Chased out to his right. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
59, 380. Crowd right. Go.
Herbert from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. One after try is good by Lutz. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Stafford back to throw. Low fine in his back. Nixon. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. He'll throw it. On target here. Njoku. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
32.
Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Dump off caught by his back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Bernardo Green with that tackle. Offense in the hurry up here.
38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 37 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense in a hurry up here.
11 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
From the red zone now. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
180. 22.
They send a man in motion. Stafford's going to throw once more. Buys time, rolling right. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Cowie now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, Kappa.
To throw, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Jordan Watkins' way. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He fields it at his 43. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
21. 59. Pretty hot.
Going to the ground again on first. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Stafford. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. 32. 80.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. We've set it down from 37.
37-yard line.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Herbert now. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Herbert back to throw. He finds Fant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Hey, Kappa.
It's Herbert once more. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And they bring him down around the 34. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. On third down, Herbert. Completed over the middle. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Quickly into the hands of Evans. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as Tom runs out in the quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Third down, they need 7.
Hey, easy. 5-9. Crowd right. Ready?
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This one's caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
12. Hey, I got him, man. Let's go. Hey. Go.
Back to throw, here's Herbert. Forced that to his right. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player, and that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now a tough play for Corum. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for LeJohntay Wester that time. 4th down coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. San Francisco calls it 2nd time. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
22, set. Waiting. Alert.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throw here, 3rd down. He'll get this one to Watkins. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
a 49er first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Lion.
From the red zone on first. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
Niners 49, Rams 38. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Lady! Double right!
Stafford from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And the 49ers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Here's Herbert, first and 10. One in right side by McLaurin. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Herbert from the gun. Connects with fate. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Brought in deep down the sideline. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 18. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Split 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 6 on the play. This
It's Stafford once more. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Stafford going to go on fourth. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead, just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Blue tick and middle.
I'll start on the ground, Corum. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Rams trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Trying for it with Stafford. Into traffic, complete! And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. On first down, here's Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Stafford throwing again. Drops this down. It's Corum. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Upton Stout. There he goes, six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And they pick him off again. And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have...